I was a Mouseketeer. Yeah. I was there at a time when there were a lot of famous kids there. And I say this completely truthfully, like I was literally the least talented one there. I'm not kidding. When you look at those kids, I'm like, why in the world did they pick me? It's crazy. But yeah, you know, Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake and Ryan Gosling and Britney Spears. I mean, it was wild.
Did you save anything from your time as a Mouseketeer?
My sanity, my dignity. Not everyone got out alive. My name is Keri Russell. We are talking about The Diplomat. It came into my life the normal way, like, you know, a business person sent it my way, and you know, I wasn't looking to do a new show. I had a really great run with The Americans. There was something so delicious about the kind of panther-like quality of the spy world and that Russian crazy world that we got to play in. And my character especially was like beautiful wind-swept hair and thick eyeliner and high-heeled boots and gold chains and silk blouses. And that was such a fun world to play in. But I would have to say that this sweaty, hairy diplomat is a little bit more in my zone. When I was little, like, you know, I'd go into work with my dad and they would say, oh, look at you, you know, oh, you're so cute. Who are you gonna marry? And I would tell everyone who would listen that I was gonna marry Gordon from Sesame Street, the like bald black guy with a mustache. Anyone who'd listen, I'd be like, Gordon from Sesame Street. I'm trying to think who I thought was cute. When I was really young, I loved that movie with the wolf and in the snow. I think it was Ethan Hawke. I grew up in Arizona at that time, and we were all skateboarders. I wore all boy clothes and you know, just like looked like all the other boys hanging around. I really feel like the first thing I remember was Felicity. I was nominated for something and I didn't even know what the Golden Globes were. And I remember they were like, well, you have to wear something fancy. And I was like, oh, okay. And so someone dressed me, and I remember they did my hair and makeup, and I was like, no, I don't want you to put my makeup, then I won't look like me. And it's funny, I look at that picture, and I did. I had mascara on, maybe, and cheeks, and like my wild, crazy curly hair. It's so different now. And then they cut my hair on the show, yeah. They were like, would you do that? I was like, yeah. Because I was like, you know, the character wasn't known for like to be this beautiful person. You know, she was this nerdy, kind of overly emotional college student. And I thought, of course, I mean, every one of my friends cut their hair. Like they break up with a boy and then they'd have this terrible haircut. So I thought it was perfect. And it was crazy. People were very upset by that haircut. Sorry. I'm March 23rd and I'm an Aries. When I read about them, they're always like, oh, they love people, they're so gregarious. And I'm like, you know, so maybe, I don't know. I do think people who really know about astrology say that they're like you have a rising sign or something, so maybe I'm a more internal other sign mixed in with the Aries. I keep waiting for the confidence to kick in. But like I'm almost 50 now, and I feel like I'm not sure. First kiss, Griffin Goodman in Arizona, and I remember I had braces and I was chewing gum, and my mom was waiting at the end of the driveway, and like he leaned in and grabbed me to give me a kiss, and I remember going, oh, I have gum, I have braces, how's this supposed to work? And he kissed me, and then I immediately ran, and my mom drove me home, and then I told my girlfriends, like, kissed me. And they're like, well, you have to break up with him. And so I did.